All right, back here in the kitchen with registered dietitian Kirby Moir on a Food City Friday, doing quick, delicious, and nutritious meal prep. And we've got a great special meal deal going on, and you're going to kind of tell us how to make that meal deal even better.
Yeah, how to spice it up a little bit. And Food City, I love that we've been doing these on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're doing bundled meal deals, which is a great opportunity to either plan a family meal, or if you pick it up on a Sunday, it is a great option for meal prep.
Right.
So I'm going to give kind of two different ways that you could cook this up this weekend. What you're going to get ground beef, your choice of either hard shell tacos or soft shell tortillas, and then you're going to get shredded cheese and a taco seasoning pack. So that's kind of the base we're working with. For a family-friendly option, I decided to make some cheesy beef bean tacos.
Ooh.
And you set me up for this perfectly earlier.
We're talking about two of your favorite things.
Two of my favorite things, right?
Beans being the second one.
Yes.
Yes.
Beans, the reason I recommend adding them in, because of our ground beef, it's going to obviously add rich nutrients like zinc and iron and protein, but it is going to have a little bit more saturated fat, which is A-okay, right? We're balancing our plate. Those beans are going to add fiber, and what we know is that if we eat a diet high in fiber, it can help our body digest and process saturated fats better and reducing that risk of heart disease.
Awesome.
So if anything,
and it tastes great too.
Yeah, and it's not an all or nothing. So this is great again for kids. I like to cook my ground beef, add the seasoning in there with a little bit of lime juice, and then you're just going to add a little bit of seasoning to your canned beans.
Okay.
Put that all together with your shredded cheese, fold them and place them in the oven for about 5 minutes at 500, and they're going to get that nice crunch.
Yeah.
You could also do them in the hard shell, but these are great, and you could add plenty of fresh toppings to those as well.
And I love that you added the lime juice. It does make a difference.
It does.
It really brightens things up, freshens things up.
Yep.
You get a little citrus in there.
Yeah,
too.
and I think it again adds that fresh note.
Yes.
Now, if you wanted to switch this to a meal prep option, I love to make a taco salad. You could either serve that up for your dinner option, but all I'm adding here is I've chose to do a fresh green, a little bit of avocado, some canned corn, and then using our shortcuts. These are great for prepping.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about taking any more time other than cooking that beef. Everything just comes together. And then if you're gonna pack them in containers, my suggestion is put your beef and beans at the bottom.
Right.
And then layer your fresh ingredients on top. That's gonna help keep them with that nice crunch.
Right.
You'll get a nice layer, and then you just flip it when you're ready to eat, and it is set.
And you can do so much with that. You know, you can put a top on there. It's great for lunch.
Yep.
Take it for lunch. And you also grab you just a little bag of plain tortilla chips. Maybe crumble them up, put them on there.
Yeah. Or your little taco shells.
Exactly.
If you have those, that's another quick option.
Yeah, you can make that quickly.
So the thing about this too, when we look at this, I keep mentioning these same things. We have our protein.
Yes.
We have our fiber, and we've added our pop of color. If you're practicing meal planning, do those 3 check marks. You are well on your way to a healthy, balanced meal.
And you mentioned the shortcuts. Folks, we can't stress that enough. We talk a lot about shortcuts with Food City because they're so great. They're so easy. I mean, you all do all the work.
Yes.
And you just pop open the container and it's ready to go.
Yeah, and when I talk to people, that's often what they're looking for. They're like, I need something to save me time and save me money.
Right.
So I love that this is a beautiful marriage of those two things coming together this weekend. Makes an easy option.
And we could talk about shortcuts all day, but that meal deal, remind everybody again what is in that meal deal for this weekend.
Yep, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can go out and get it today. You're going to get ground beef, your choice of either taco shells or tortillas, cheese, and then a taco seasoning pack.
So it's all going to come together.
All
it's going to be beautiful and nutritious and delicious. Folks, foodcity.com/pickwell for all the information and for everything you've seen here today. We'll be back with more Daytime coming up in just a few moments.